Yo, this is the Lucha Thug, the one-man Lucha gang, El Rey Gordo himself, the King Fat Boy Papo Esco, and y'all rocking with the Urban Wrestling Network.
Hey, yo, what up, Bodega Podcast? You already know who it is. It's one half of the sexiest Puerto Rican studs on this planet, Ortiz, baby. And shout out to all the Bodega Podcast listeners. Ow.
This is Agatha Carter, and you're watching the Urban Wrestling Network.
Gunshots everywhere. You know what? I was about to sit on here, do the whole spiel and everything, and it is recording, but I'm not going to do that. Wrestling has pissed me off to the point where y'all don't even get this nice intro. What I will say is this is the first episode of the War Report. What better way to use war and report this shit than this fucking mess that we got last night? I'm not going to introduce myself because I don't feel that any of these people watching deserve a nice point of view from my side, so they don't get it from me. But I do have Butcher either to my left, right, upside down, whichever way this records. I have Macho sitting here. Gentlemen, please introduce yourself. Let me know what's up. And I got some stuff to get off my chest.
Go first, Macho.
Well, first and foremost, they don't want none of Butcher. So I'll be.
They don't want this smoke.
The nicest thing I'll do today is open this up and be like, y'all done fucked up. Everybody fucked up today. I got nothing nice to say about anything. There's going to be a bloodbath as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, that's where that's at. Butcher.
Hey, it's your boy, the BHITB, the big bad booty daddy. You don't want none of this. You don't want none of this. Hey, there was one winner this week, and it wasn't fucking wrestling. It wasn't wrestling. When you had the chance to do something cool, it just didn't happen. How could you get something so good that could make wrestling, for even if it was only 5 or 10 minutes, great again? How could you get something so wrong?
Here's where. All right, if you've never worked in this industry, if you just don't get it, let me explain to you. Buzz is everything, right? So, what do we get last week? We get the return of Sting. Internet goes fucking batshit. Holy shit, Sting is back. All that dope shit. Every fucking fan from our age to right now, they get that goosebump feeling of hearing the name Sting is back. Way to start a buzz. Then, what do we have at the end? Champion, Kenny Omega. He wins. Don Callis gets the little assist. They run out the building talking about we coming to fucking Impact Wrestling, dog, da-da-da-da-da. And they steaming out. They running. We got this. Like if they just stole the belt. Buzz out the ass. Show ends. Impact fan. AEW fans. WWE fans worried. What are we going to have to deal with now that AEW and Impact is together? Everybody for days going nuts. All the pages. AEW this and dream matches this. First off, let me tell you something. Calm the fuck down with your dream matches, because outside of maybe Eric Young is the only person I would put against Kenny Omega. There is no dream match situation. Eddie Edwards does not belong anywhere near Kenny Omega. I don't even want to see or hear anyone say some shit. We then transfer. Monday, everybody's Tuesday this, Tuesday. Can't wait for Tuesday. Guess what today is? Today's Wednesday. We seen what happened last night. Everybody's excited. We get some retro commercial from Mr. Tony Khan and Tony Schiavone. I thought it was all right. I was like, all right, you said your piece. We paid for this program, blah, blah, blah. Nice little commercial spot, right? Where the fuck is Kenny Omega? At some point, you see a fucking RV of all things driving in some backlot, right? Cool. They're pulling up on an RV, right? Kenny Omega is supposed to be on Impact Wrestling. The Rock had just as much time in Impact Wrestling as Kenny Omega. You know how much time that was? None. Kenny Omega didn't even step in a fucking recording studio to look like he was in Impact Wrestling. Kenny Omega not even got off his fucking RV.
He didn't get off the bus.
He didn't
He
get off.
didn't
Listen,
step into a ring. You didn't see Impact anything. Oh my God.
I'm going to tell you what happened. They shot that RV driving through some random wherever it was. That shit was filmed right behind Jacksonville Jaguar Stadium the night of Kenny Omega.
That thing had just left Wendy's.
It just left Wendy's.
Quick, get a picture of the RV because we can't afford one.
And the crazy part is, and as much as I can't stand Josh Matthews, who I think is the worst commentator in wrestling history, the worst, I can show you independent level guys who will sell a show better than Josh Matthews. He is a fucking instant classic buzz killer. That's how bad he is. He comes on this RV like he's never stepped foot in an RV in his life. Listen, I'm not from the rags to riches and I've been in RVs. This is not like I walk in a fucking RV and I'm like, holy shit, Joe, look at the fucking money they got. No, it's a fucking RV. Are they expensive? Yes, but calm down. So he walks on there doing the, holy shit, I'm on an AEW RV. I made it. No, homie, you didn't make it. So you're sitting there going through. I like the story. What happened?
They waited till the end of the show for that shit segment? Are you serious? They pipe it at the very beginning, somewhere in the middle. Josh Matthews in his monotone ass fucking voice is like, oh, they're gonna call me anytime and anytime soon. I'm gonna be talking to him. And I'm like, really?
Well,
really
you know
for the outro?
To keep fans tuned in. That's why they put it that
they
because
pulled the Vinnie Mac trick. They pulled
Yeah.
the Vinnie Mac trick. Vinnie Mac was doing that in early 2000s. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I'm going to inject it with a lethal dose of poison. You know what I mean? Vinnie Mac was doing that shit. Honestly, come the fuck on. I mean,
I like the story though.
it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
You know who sold that
You
shit
said-
better? Butcher. D'Amore, right? D'Amore's like, everyone's paying attention. Yeah. He's like, I don't
Listen,
care
right?
who's doing what. Whatever. Who gives a shit?
This is what I said. I said this at the beginning. Missed opportunity, right? They sit there, right? I love these AEW groups because I treat them all like ass. You know, I love them, and they bite all the time. But I don't go in there to be rude, and I'm never rude. I'm always kind of more clever. But they come back, and they'll be like, dude, you don't make any sense. I make complete sense. Learn how to fucking read. My grammar might not be perfect, but what I'm saying ain't hard to understand. You know? But they be talking like they know everything that's going to happen. These embarrassing predictions, right? You sound like you just jumped off the WWE bus. You know? Stupid predictions. You know, they're making dream matches. And then the best one, and I love these AEW ones. Sting's going to be a manager of Darby Allin. If AEW fans booked AEW, right, they would have every legend in the business fucking managing someone.
Butcher, did you hear that shit that he's supposedly going to be wrestling?
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not.
Are you fucking
right?
serious?
All I'm going to say is, right, if he wrestles, right, he wrestles. It makes no odds to me. You know, I'll watch it because it's there to watch. Do I like it? It makes no difference to me. Right?
It's got to be a squash.
Fans going on about how
Butcher.
WWE missed an opportunity. Yes, they did. Yes,
Agreed.
they did.
But
then
Sting,
there's people
but we both know
talking,
Sting wasn't
right?
in it. Was he in condition?
People talking about should he wrestle past 60? And I'm like, dude, hang on, right? You're saying should he wrestle past 60? But if Undertaker would have come out at Survivor Series and challenged Sting at Mania in his farewell match,
they lose
you'd be like, whoa, Sting versus Taker. Get the fuck out of here.
They lose it. As long as it's not for a title, as long as it's not a match that is drawn out, I got no problem with Sting being in spot matches. I got no problem with it.
Okay, to Butcher's point, that fucking ship sailed 15 years ago, okay? The chance to do Sting Taker and it'd be good, all right? Taker's been fucking limping along for like easily the last 5+ years because he's been hurt, all right? Sting
old.
probably isn't any fucking in any better condition right now either. So any match he's gonna have is gonna have to be a fucking squash match because if you fuck that up, if you injure Sting on a 2-3 year contract, whatever the fuck they got him on, you're gonna be fucking hated by everybody for the next 3 fucking years.
Yeah, but you could have Sting sit it as a tag or a third. You know what I mean?
Sure, and he'll do a Wrestle Holder 3, right?
Yeah.
And he'll do maybe a splash or something like that, and then he'll tag right back out. But what the fuck is the point?
Well, there's no way I'm giving
tickets.
Sting.
It's tickets. It's ratings. They're obsessed.
I'm not giving Sting the bag to be a fucking manager because after the first 2-3 times that Sting comes out being a manager, that excitement is gone because you already now realize
the other guy.
Yeah.
It buries the other guy. You're gonna put Sting, right? Let's be honest, right? I'm not in this to destroy or be negative all the time. But when you're coming up with ideas, come up with something out there, right? You're gonna link a guy with face paint to a guy with face paint. You're gonna link Sting with Darby Allin because Darby Allin doesn't speak, right? It's embarrassing as a wrestling fan that you would come out with not absurd.
He doesn't talk. He can't cut a promo.
So we don't know if it hasn't fallen on its ass. Okay? But they're like, are they mentally challenged?
Butcher, Darby can't talk because he can't cut a fucking promo. I know Sting can cut a promo. That's not the point. Look,
yeah, but this thing, Sting. Darby Allin's Darby Allin.
But it's a lose-lose, right? Because if Sting wrestles and fucking squashes somebody, nobody gets over. If Sting loses,
this is why Brian Cage is for.
But like, okay, Butcher, if Sting loses any of these matches from here to there, he's not getting talent over. They've squandered their investment.
No.
Because then people are like, oh, they're just gonna fucking get people over on Sting. So it's lose-lose. The only way Sting works is if you have him go in, occasionally fucking some shit up like he used to back in the day, causing a little bit of chaos, make him this fucking moment maker or whatever it is, where they're like, oh, he's fucking shifted the whatever's going on, whatever plot's going on for whatever reason, from 1 month to the next. You can't overuse him.
If they go down the route, right, and I don't want to say it because I really don't want to be right on it, but if they go down the route of a general manager, I am going to shit the bed.
What are they going to have him do? Call matches? Are you serious?
He walks out, right? He walks out, and this for me, I wasn't on last week, but it was a great show, guys, right? But what got me with the whole thing was, listen, we're talking about the Stinger, 61 years old or not, right? It's the icon. It's Sting. Right? He don't have fuck all to do with a raven. It's a crow. It's a crow. Right? You had the guy walk out in a fucking snow globe. A snow globe. Game of Thrones is finished. You're talking winter's coming. Someone put the heat on. Because shit was cold. There was no heat. There was no heat in that arena.
Aside from the absurdity of fucking Sting, right? I'm still mad about them wasting my fucking time with the fucking follow-up.
How sick would it have been if he would have came out looking like a White Walker?
No.
I thought it would have been sick. It was the first thing I thought of.
No.
I was like, yo, if he came out like a White Walker, I thought that would have been crazy.
I really wish, right? I really wish the three of us could have been sat down, right? Watching it live in someone's front room, right? Big TV, got the beers, got the rum and coconut. We're having a blast. That shit comes on, I shit you not, my controller broke. I just... it kind of hurts to be a bit of a twat sometimes, you know. But at the same time, don't be. It's embarrassing for a company to have so many marks in a community and so many marks in a group that really honestly think that they're trumping WWE. WWE sucks at the minute, right? It sucks in a bad way. But don't be talking like you're going to go and challenge Vincent Kennedy McMahon on a Monday because you'll wake the beast. You'll wake the beast. He will go all out. That man, he ain't got to go for ratings. He's getting over it's ridiculous.
Let me tell you something.
They're nowhere near Raw's ratings.
If AEW tries to go Monday night versus Monday night, you're going to see a whole different Vince McMahon.
It'll be a bloodbath.
You're not going to see Vince sit there and go, just
think of.
You're not going to see Vince go, what's the list today here? Fucking you over there. Do me a favor. Just write some shit together. You're going to have Vince sit down and go, all right, kill these motherfuckers. I want AEW dead. Burn it to the ground. Like, he's going to go
that's not
nuts.
You know, that's not from a Mark's point of view.
But the Marks
that is being legit.
But you can't tell the Marks that because they swear up and down this is a war. And I'm like, fuck out of here.
Look. I had one today calling me a WWE fucking fanboy. I'm like, dude, you know what I mean? Talking to me about fucking, you know what I mean? Not watching wrestling. You're one of these that don't even do. I forgot more wrestling than you've been associated with.
Listen, the coolest thing I've seen, because I know we do these and I try to be fair and watch everything. It's hard for me to watch a full Raw. I am being extremely biased in admitting it.
It is for me. It is for me. It's really hard because you can predict what's going to go on.
Yeah. The only thing I don't watch is main event because it's just a recap for fucking Raw.
Yeah.
Like there's no fucking point. Like I literally watch all of this and it's giving me cancer. I told you this on the last pod where I'm like, Raw is giving me cancer. It's fucking killing me slowly inside. And it's still better. Their worst is still better than Impact and AEW. And it's upsetting.
I didn't think Raw this week was at all bad. I got to be honest.
I was just about to say, I like what they're doing with Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen Randy Orton feel this invested in a while. And I was
edgy.
Like,
that was edgy. I like edgy.
I ate it up because, and it might sound super small, but Randy Orton talking shit, like he's fucked up in the head. And then, you know how like Bray Wyatt does that, like, hey, goodbye. And then when they go back to Randy Orton, he's like, you know, and I was like, that little thing, I was like, Randy Orton is ready to take it to the Fiends. Like we haven't seen somebody else.
But Chef, let's be honest. Bray Wyatt is the high point of Raw. Okay.
Well, yeah.
He really is the best part of Raw. I can't.
Em Bliss. Absolutely.
Because I'm gonna be honest. Watching fucking McIntyre and Sheamu fucking do the thing.
Why do you keep hating on Drew? Why do you keep hating on Drew?
Fuck McIntyre.
Sick.
Fuck. Read my lips. Fuck Drew McIntyre. He is so fucking over. He's fucking nuclear.
Of course he is, because he's the man.
Yeah, he's earned
booked him. They booked him like Cena. I'm not impressed.
No.
That's Cena booking.
No way.
Yes.
Drew McIntyre earned every. Look at him. He's going. Drew McIntyre earned every right to be where he is now. Every right.
Drew McIntyre?
He walks in.
Wait. Hold on, Macho. Before, and I want you to go fucking ape shit. I do. But the last time you seen Drew McIntyre in WWE before NXT, he was in 3MB. They left him for dead. Left him for dead.
You forget. I watch all the rest of it, so I've seen him hopping all over the other place.
I know. But to the WWE fan base,
hold on.
They threw him in the fucking desert with no water and was like, fucking live or die, bitch. And
sure.
then
he crawled his way back. I'll give him that. However, what has he done outside of WWE that makes him good?
Whoa!
Did you not see
he reinvented himself?
Did you see
No,
the
no, no.
Impact run?
Impact. The Impact, when he gets up on the thing and he's going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that run in Impact, that run.
Dude, I was there. I was there when he fucking super whatever the oh my god, just forgot what it's called. The kick,
The Claymore.
the Claymore. I was there when nobody liked Matt Hardy, me included. He Claymore kicks him. Everybody loses their shit. What does Drew do? Drew runs right, jumps over the railing, goes nuts with the crowd. You just won yourself over to the non-Drew fans, Drew fans, or fucking people who've never liked wrestling that was sitting there like, holy shit, this guy is here.
I'm glad you enjoyed it because you were there in person.
Wait.
But
Bobby
listen,
Lashley
no.
versus Drew
Hold on.
was fucking fire.
Hold on.
Was fucking
You're talking
fire.
about the same dude who rolled with fucking Eli Drake before he was Eli Drake.
Who's the man? Eli Drake is the man.
Hold on. Before he was Eli Drake and the other fucking dude who nobody can barely fucking remember.
In the Bullet Club.
Wait.
Guy's the fuck
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait.
you ain't
And
gonna
what was
diss,
it?
you ain't gonna diss the God.
He wasn't God then.
But he
wasn't God on Impact.
Fucking guy.
His shtick, and Eli's shtick, and Drew McIntyre, they literally wore yellow T-shirts. Hold on, they wore yellow T-shirts, and they were like, "We want to make." No,
You know
they
what?
want to make wrestling.
That's all shit.
I'm gonna take you both on this one. They wore their stupid yellow shirts talking about let's make wrestling again. Man, shut the fuck up and sit down. That was
I know what you're saying, but
that was shit.
But
It was crap. It wasn't interesting at all. That stable didn't even last a year. Okay? It was worthless. And then they got him feuding with Bobby Lashley for no fucking reason and fucking crap.
Is that his fault? Or
I'm saying his Impact run wasn't shit. It just wasn't.
I mean, he had that. He had that. I didn't mind it. I got to be honest. Then he had that unfortunate injury.
Garbage. Outside of that, his other runs in other places, garbage. Literally
ICW.
When he got to NXT,
was fantastic.
When he got to NXT, he got over and people were hyped. Okay, I'll give him his NXT run, and then he gets hurt by Almas, and then he's got to sit on the fucking bench again for a minute. As far as earning shit goes, he didn't earn anything. He's literally the big guy Vince McMahon always wanted. Hold up, yeah, that trash, that garbage. You could fucking start your Christmas tree fire with that. Put it in the fucking hearth.
This is that group. This is Drew Galloway, baby.
Garbage. Trash. Ugly looking shirt. Stupid gimmick. It was garbage and it didn't even last a year.
They were all the same guys. Micah stayed the same. Micah's the same as he was in GOD. Drake is
no.
Drake.
Mike is not the same in GOD. Dude, him and his brother reinvented themselves as GOD after that run with that bullshit.
I get that you're pissed. I get that you're pissed.
Hold on, it's not even. I'm past pissed. You know why? Because he's not going to lose the belt.
Listen, when you're told to stand there, behind the man who was Drew Galloway, and say nothing, you're voiceless. You look about as inspiring as Donald fucking Trump. Right? And that's the problem. When people aren't given enough time to show. Look at Eli Drake once he split from him. Found a voice. Had his own segment. Was doing the business. And then Impact shit on him. You know? Like I said, you look at Drew's running ICW. He walks out. His best friend, Jack Jester. That was he got inducted into the ICW Hall of Fame and then battered Mark Dallas. Amazing.
Butcher, I know you.
I don't even know who you are anymore.
Butcher, remember?
I don't know who he is.
Listen, outside, you know what the problem is? Nobody else knows who Drew Galloway is. They only know who the fuck Vince's product is. No, hold on. We're talking about the marks. Okay, the marks don't watch ICW. They don't know. They're not cultured. Okay, they don't know shit. these uncultured marks don't watch ICW. They don't watch MLW. They don't watch any of it. They don't know. They only know what Vince puts in front of them. That's it.
With that point,
Chef,
the last time they
when you
seen him
come over
was
to
in
the
3MB.
UK,
What I wanted to say is you could Google it. When Bram was the king of the mountain, Drew Galloway was the champ. They bring those belts. They bring those belts to an ICW show. Jack Jester is talking shit on a microphone. Some guy is so pissed off he throws a fucking beer, hits one of the belts. Those sons of bitches jump into the crowd ready to fuck somebody up. That's how dope Drew Galloway is. That's how dope he was, that he can make people feel a certain way. Drew Galloway, Drew McIntyre is the fucking truth.
Scottish Glaswegian fans would hurt people for that man.
Yeah.
I mean, good on them. They can come across the pond with that shit. But here's the truth, right? Here's the fucking truth. He's not even rolling around with his own fucking Claymore, okay? That's a fucking gift from Triple H to Vince, all right? That shit, that's just the fucking thing that Vince was like, you know what? He needs a kilt and a sword. Yeah, that's what he needs. It'll make him look stronger.
That's how you deliver it.
He's like fucking, what's the guy? The guy who got his fucking head cut off in history. It's like,
yeah, the guy they based the Braveheart fucking movie on.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
William Wallace.
William Wallace.
They're fucking they're giving Drew Galloway a William Wallace feel. Now, if you're not fucking educated enough to know this shit, dude, William Wallace is a fucking people's champ, the real people's champ.
Yeah, William Wallace was a real fucking Scotsman who fucking paid a real Scotsman's price. Drew Galloway is the guy who got hurt.
Paid in this industry.
Drew Galloway got hurt,
left him for
got
dead.
benched for a hot fucking minute, and came back as the chosen one 2.0
yes,
because Vince
cut his
loves
fucking
him.
head off. Vince cut his fucking head off. He then went to Impact Wrestling. He then went to ICW across the fucking ponds, and then he came back. So he hit the fucking different points of the fucking continent after Vince cut his head off, and they moved it around like William Wallace.
It's a wrap. Vince loves him some Galloway.
Vince didn't like to be challenged, and that's what lost Drew McIntyre, Drew Galloway, his job. He went to the man and told him just how pissed off he was at being underused. He goes away, he reinvents himself, he commits to shaping his body, he walks in other promotions, and changes the game. Regardless how good them promotions were or how bad it was, it's still fucking hard to change the game. And he done it. Unfortunately, you know, I mean, you gotta think. When he went back to NXT, he won the NXT title, and then he had that injury against Almas, and boom, Vince goes, right, fuck it, we're going to bring him straight up to the main. And he, to sit there and go, that don't make any sense. But he did.
But it does make sense because Vince fucking always wanted him to be that guy. Vince from the rip.
But yeah,
before he earned it, before he got the 3MB shtick, okay, he was the chosen one. Vince was sweet on him from rip. Okay,
Vince also Vince loved the Bobby
wanted Roman Reigns to be the man.
Yes,
he wants Roman Reigns to be the man. He wants them both. Butcher
couldn't get over for shit.
I know, and Butcher. Let's be honest.
And then Roman Reigns does exactly what I said. In order to be an overface, you first have to be an overheel.
No, he got cancer. That's what got him over because nothing else is going to get him over. Okay. Cancer got Roman Reigns over. I told you, I'm coming in hot. I'm coming.
He's healed.
Roman
he
got.
He was coming.
I told you I was coming for it. Listen, I appreciate your fucking loyalty to your fucking your peoples and your fucking all of that, Butcher. Good on you. But fucking Galloway, he's so nuclear over. He might as well be Cena the second coming. He will lose that belt and get it back. He's so gonna disrespectful keep him in the spot. Why? Because he's so over like that. Oh, really?
I got it. I Okay.
He smashed.
Opinions matter. Opinions matter. That's why
Look who he smashed. Look who he smashed to become
Who
champ.
do you? Who?
He smashed fucking Brock, their super beast, and the Big Show in the same fucking night.
So what? So what? Are you gonna tell me that Brock Lesnar isn't Vince's bitch?
Brock Lesnar comes in for a paycheck and leaves. He's overpaid
He's a
like a
bitch.
motherfucker.
Vince loves him.
Yes, he does. And so does Saudi Arabia. And I know that. Dude,
Listen, right? Brock don't walk into the WWE and go, you know what? You're going to pay me this on a blank check, and you're going to give me that title when I want it. Vince ain't going to do that. Vincent Kennedy McMahon has got a big
That's
set of
exactly what it looked like, though, because he barely came in and defended the belt. They literally sat that belt around his waist, and he did nothing with it. He literally warmed it. That's my point. All right? Because if he was really working for Vince, Vince would have worked him.
Hold on. So then what happened? You finally had somebody good enough to take it from him, right?
Sure. Whoa.
Drew McIntyre was the guy.
Because Seth Rollins hasn't fucking beaten Brock Lesnar.
Seth
People haven't beat Brock Lesnar.
Seth Rollins is whack.
Wow.
Seth Rollins is fucking trash.
Squashed Lesnar. You know, Seth Rollins squashed Lesnar because Vince wanted Seth Rollins to look the dog's fucking bollocks. And then Seth Rollins failed. Seth Rollins was only good when he was standing behind Triple H and Stephanie.
Boom. Bang.
Okay. Let's call a spade, right? Drew McIntyre has nothing and no one to fucking squash with. So they're pairing him up with Sheamus so they can feud while they figure out what to do with Drew.
Drew McIntyre could kick any fucker's ass on that roster. Work on that roster. The only man Drew McIntyre with at the minute, and he's not on the main roster, is Karrion Kross. Killer Kross.
You think Braun Strowman can't handle fucking Drew?
Braun Strowman's a freaking oversized freaking Braun Strowman can't work.
He's been working. What are you talking about?
Dude,
What match?
He's a prodigy. He's a prodigy of Vince's Kleenex.
Hold on.
He's big. He sounds menacing.
What Braun match would you call an instant classic? Which Braun match at the end of it, you sat back and was like, I'm going to remember this 20 years from now?
All right, counterpoint. Give me a Drew match in recent fucking memory that's an instant classic.
I don't watch WWE.
Then how you going to come at me with that? Stop. Listen.
Because anything that I watch with him has been entertaining. Drew can give you any kind of wrestling.
You know,
but you're not even watching him
right?
on the
We're talking about WWE. We're talking about WWE, right? We could go on and on and on and on and on about Find Me an instant classic. It ain't gonna work. You fucking be serious. I can see you laughing there, Bo. I can see you laughing, Macho. You can't do it. I can't do it. Rob can't do it. It ain't gonna happen.
Because it's Raw.
We should be talking about here was Nakamura against AJ. Didn't happen.
I mean, you're not wrong there.
I'm not wrong. I'm never wrong. I'm the butcher. Forget about it.
You're wrong in one spot. You're fucking blind spot for fucking Drew, who's basically just the fucking new John Cena. Okay.
Hold on.
You just
wait.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired of McIntyre.
Hold on.
He can't even lose well. Dude, wait. Hold on. I got something I got to get off my chest. I'm so hot about this. He loses to Roman Reigns, refuses to show up the week after, the same week where he loses, literally takes a day off and a fucking powder, and can't fucking be on the right after he fucking loses. They let it cool off for a week before he comes back, and he never brings it up. He don't talk about the loss. He's like, I went to war with Roman. No, you lost. You lost to fucking Roman, and he
Did
won't
he?
even fucking say it. Yes, Roman fucking.
Do you think he lost?
I know he lost. What do you
Why?
mean think he lost?
He didn't
Roman
lose.
in the
Vince
match
loves
between McIntyre
Roman.
and Roman beat him.
Okay,
Listen, right?
and he's
Choked
still
him
the
out.
Vince was
man.
never going to
Choked
book.
him out.
Vince was never going to book
Hold on.
Drew to
Why?
go over Roman.
Why did
He
he choke
spent
him
the
out?
best part of 4 years trying to get Roman over.
What did he do right before choking him out?
All sorts of shenanigans.
No.
Because,
He low blowed him. He low blowed him.
because he can't lose clean. They won't let him
Okay.
lose clean.
Okay, so the only reason why Drew lost is because he hit him in the fucking yam bag.
Oh, and he caught a super kick, and fucking Big Show
Listen,
farted in his
right,
general direction,
Roman
and all the
Reigns,
reasons.
listen, in a wrestling match, there's only one man going over, and it ain't Roman.
That's not true. They could have given it the dusty finish, but they didn't. Okay.
Listen, you know, we don't use the word true on here. We only use fact.
Back, your boy
No.
lost and didn't have the balls to fucking own up to it after,
No,
So
because
hold
they
up.
could.
No,
They didn't want him to hold
Wait,
on to the L.
Macho, you're saying that he's favoring him because he's from Europe, right?
No, I'm saying he's favoring him because.
whoa, you're not going there yet.
No, I'm saying he's favoring him because he liked his work in ICW, which I can respect.
Okay. So then what about
Outside
me?
Well,
of that,
What about me?
He likes ICW.
these marks don't know ICW. You've been watching it. Butch has been watching it. I've watched it, but they don't know nothing about it.
So
Okay?
I'm saying I'm a
he's
Drew
the
McIntyre fan. So then
Drew-
why am I a fan? Because he's fucking great at what he does.
Listen,
Drew was one of the
fans don't follow you, right? Fans don't automatically follow, right? You have to give them a reason to support you. Look at Roman Reigns. Begged.
Well,
You know what I mean?
hold on.
Love me.
Butcher,
And don't go down the
Butcher.
fucking cancer route, man.
I was just
Don't.
about to say, according to him, the only
Yes.
reason why they follow him is because of cancer.
That got him
Do
over
you
like
know what I
nothing
mean?
else could.
He's going there.
Listen,
Jesus
they
Christ.
booed the
Oh,
piss out of
man,
him.
no.
They-
Oh, listen.
They
So
built
tell
up
me
the
why
Cena
I
for 20
despise
fucking
Hulk
years.
Hogan.
What?
Tell me why I despise Hulk Hogan.
Why do you despise Hulk Hogan,
Well,
Butcher?
I shouldn't despise him because he was just fed to us.
Like McIntyre's current run fed? He hasn't
Fucking
lost
right.
shit. He hasn't lost nothing. He's so invincible, it's upsetting. He beat the Fiend, who's the unstoppable Fiend, and Bray Wyatt in the same fucking stop it. Stop
Listen,
it.
right?
He would squash everybody except
you
Roman.
need to be on another podcast, and we're not saying the name.
Yes. Yes. Your boy's nuclear and it
Hey.
bothers you.
If you were on that podcast, I would listen to it.
Fucking Mark out over fucking McIntyre. Fuck McIntyre.
I don't even know how Drew McIntyre became the topic of us being super pissed off.
I don't know, man. I thought we were supposed to be super pissed about the other promotion.
Because we brought up Raw.
Macho's super pissed about
Yeah,
Drew.
yeah. He's super pissed off about shit
Hell.
from a month ago.
Dude,
And
A month ago,
how
what
do you sleep at night?
like the fucking Justin the Dead.
I bet
I
you
sleep
check
like
under
a
your bed
fucking
and you're not
baby,
looking
Butcher.
for Twitters or Gremlins.
Butcher, Butcher, I sleep like a baby. Fucking so comfortable.
Shit back
Warm.
into my bed.
I sleep warm, content with my hate. You have no idea. Look,
he definitely does. He definitely does.
back to more fucking savagery, okay? AEW fucking wasted my time with this bullshit where fucking he doesn't even come off the bus. He probably filmed it in the backyard on the bus. He never left. I'm positive that was just a whole other fucking bus. Tony Khan
I
was
personally think that was filmed last week.
I think so too.
That's my honest opinion. I think that was filmed last week.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right after that show, that
I
was
really do. Don't tell me, right, that you're gonna pay, right, or Tony Khan's gonna pay for Don Callis and freaking knob jockey, freaking what's his name?
The fucking
Fucking
commentator?
Happy Gilmore, motherfucker. Fucking
Impact-
Josh Matthews.
Matthews.
Oh,
The
Josh
fucking
Matthews.
Yeah.
the
Don't
guy
tell me,
guy
right?
put on to go to
Tony
sleep.
Khan. I know he's got the monies. But there's got to be a certain, sensible side to Tony Khan apart from playing Playboy, right? And being a mark. He's gonna go, well, from a logical sense, this is how Vince McMahon would think. I've got both parties here. Let's record it now. And he's actually done it before the match has taken place. They knew Kenny was going to win.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That looked like it was recorded, right, in Tony Khan's toilet.
Listen.
I mean,
What a
serious. I mean, if I wanted to be the best heel in the business, and I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna share this whole thing in one of them AEWs, and then I'm gonna watch as they kick me out. No, it's fact though. It's true. It's true, right? We're wrestling fans. We don't stand there and criticize one without the other. If it's shit, it gets shit on. If it's good, it gets praised. Not every segment on that AEW was terrible.
No.
That segment at the end of the show when Archer and Kingston went at it, that was the bollocks. How could you not have that on the main show?
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because there was something that happened there that I enjoyed the way they did it. Like most people, when they get into that situation, when they turn around and see the big guy, they kind of do that oh shit kind of thing. And it did not phase Kingston at all, and it kept him super tough guy. You know what I mean? Like it kept Kingston who he is. So when he turned back around and punched fucking Jake the Snake Roberts, I was like, oh, that's what's up. And they all start beefing and everything. Butcher the Blade come out. This was a fire thing. How does this not get on AEW? Why was this not a plan? How come this is some extra shit that you throw around on the
Dude, there was
because Cody's got to be in everything.
I was trying my best, right?
Because Cody has to be in everything. That's why it doesn't happen.
Exactly. It's Cody's thing, isn't it? It's Cody,
Cody
we'll get
Cody
to
wasn't
Cody
in
in a bit, right?
Cody wasn't in the mix, so they didn't put it on TV.
we'll get to Cody because Cody's still got a lot to answer for. But let's be honest, right? That shit for me has been the best shit to come from AEW in weeks.
Oh yeah.
And it didn't make TV. There was some stuff there in Kingston calling freaking Phoenix a spot bunny.
Yeah.
There was some proper freaking, you know what I mean? That made it look real. He started calling Archer some sort of bitch because Archer pushed Ali. Dude, I was sat there for a bit and I'm like, do you know what I mean?
This shit did feel real.
Is this real? Or have I just missed something? Because that shit looked real.
He got hot quick. He got hot real quick.
And that was a different Lance Archer to what I've heard or seen. I think, do you know what? I'm going to say it, and Cody better not go nowhere fucking near it. Right? This could be, and you know what? He's going to smile. This could be an instant classic. Listen, right? Listen, I've seen Archer do shit. Right?
5 stars.
I've seen Archer do shit in New Japan, right? And if he's got someone like Kingston to work with him, this is going to be the bollocks.
Macho, you're sitting there
and I tell you what, I cannot wait for Phoenix and the man to go toe to toe with Butch, because if that match they had with Rhodes and fucking I don't know what his name is, Kayfabe, whatever. I tell you, there's gonna be blood. That is gonna be. I tell you, they're gonna do something off the back of their Lucha Underground with a cage.
I'm still mad that Tony Khan's cutting a fucking advertisement talking about the two Genettis being his best tag team when the Lucha Bros are standing right there looking at him going, dude, every match the Lucha Bros are in arguably can be an instant fucking classic. All right. Yeah, they fucking go hard.
Yeah, but the two Genettis were apparently going to show up at Impact as well and take on the North or the Good Brothers. Yeah, one.
No, they're not. The North. No. The North ain't doing shit because fucking what's his name? He hasn't even re-signed with Impact.
Ethan Page.
Page. Yeah, Page hasn't even re-signed.
NXT, that kid, man.
So listen.
He's going NXT. You're not going to be a free agent in any promotion now, right? I look at AEW and go, that's an attractive offer. No, you fuck, man. You're going to go, well, Brian Cage ain't doing shit. This guy's not doing shit. This guy's not doing shit. Hey, Cody, if I come over there, how much TV time you gonna give me? Well, I'm gonna have to ask Tony. Can I get some of TV time? No, Cody, because it's yours. No, that's not gonna work.
You got to think about it. From all the Impact guys, LAX ain't doing shit. Pentagon and Phoenix, which are the Lucha guys, but they were an Impact, they ain't really doing it. They're not. They're finally starting to come up a little bit.
It's packing it. That's what put them on the back burner. Was the Death Triangle?
Yeah, the Death Triangle. Yeah, absolutely.
But Cage ain't doing shit neither.
He needs to wrestle Moose into obscurity. Okay, him and Moose need to have a match and do fuck all and have no fucking nothing come out of it.
Now,
because fucking it's another. As tag team goes, I would watch the fucking Lucha Bros versus the Motor City Machine Guns. Okay,
I don't like the Motor City Machine Guns at all.
Hoping the Machine Guns don't get hurt in the process because they're fucking injury prone.
Well, they already are. They are. Alex Shelley's crop. That's why I think he's been teaming with Sabin. Who was it?
It's hard to even remember because it's fucking forgettable.
You know?
I can name 3 talents off of Impact, and sadly 2 of them are their female talent. All right.
Oh no, their females. I like their females.
Yeah. Their female is carrying on its back that fucking show. Okay, carrying it on their back because every time the women's division goes, I'm like, why isn't AEW doing a tag thing? Oh look, Impact's getting to it first, and they got next to no fucking budget. How the fuck does that work?
I mean, listen, Impact fans have been wanting those women tag belts for fucking mad years. They finally are pulling the triggers. I like the belts. What I will say, though, is I was talking with this guy, Steven, and I was like, this guy bring up a good point. He's hitting me on a direct message. He's like, yo, Chef, what do you think of this? He was saying, what do you think of a cross-promotion title, a singles title, where an Impact guy or an AEW guy can have this belt, but they'd go back and forth on shows with that title?
They technically do that already.
What type? Well, yeah, but this would be like an official. This wouldn't be like a AAA title or an Impact title or something else.
Moxley's got the Japan belt that he still hasn't fucking.
Well, that's because of COVID, though. That's because of COVID, though.
It's because
that belt's like his WWE run with the United States title. It never got defended. And the best thing about it is no one can approach me and go, yeah, well, that's due to the pandemic. Easy shite. He never did it with the first one. He won it off Juice Robinson and go back over to the United States. That title, right? That title is an absolute disgrace. And the reason it's a disgrace is because it's called the United States title. Not a dig at the United States, right? They treat it like only a person that speaks English that's from America and wear it. Tell me a person not from America that's won it.
Go ahead, he'll wait. Now that the Jeopardy stuff tunes out, I don't know what name, but
You can't. You can't.
do you
The
guys
only
think
person that's won it not American was
Rusev.
Jay White. I'm talking about the Japanese.
Oh, you're talking
one.
about the Japan US belt?
Japan was Jay White.
what's Jay White?
Jay White is a guy who
Wrestling.
came out of Ring of Honor. And
No.
made
I know who he is, but what nationality is he? I thought he was just some white guy.
He's a
from
Kiwi.
New Zealand,
Yeah. He's a
Oh,
New
really?
Zealander. Yeah.
you know.
Okay, I
and
had
that's
no
what I'm
idea.
saying, right? They're not even right. They're not even like building off it, right? Why not just have someone like Minoru Suzuki, right? Now this would be an amazing match, Suzuki against Moxley. Why not just have Minoru come out talking shit? You know, you're disgracing my culture. You're disgracing the promotion. Basically, you know what I mean? Like it's like treat it like an act of war. Have Minoru Suzuki come over to the United States and win it on AEW.
That'd be crazy.
Dude, if Minoru
Shit you not,
Suzuki
dude, I would mark out.
Dude, if Minoru Suzuki came over and fucking slapped around Cody and Darby for their fucking precious TNT belt,
Oh.
I'd say it's actually got prestige at that point. Because
Yeah, but
Suzuki
nobody
fucking
wants
had the
that
belt.
Nobody wants
I know.
that belt.
I'm saying you give it to Suzuki, he'll put some mustard on it, and then it'll be a belt.
Dude,
Can you imagine if Cody Rhodes?
if our truth bitch slapped fucking Cody, that 24/7 title would be the greatest title in the world.
Can you imagine if Cody calls you up like, yo, Macho, do you want the title for Christmas? I'm like, nah, homie, keep it. I don't want that in my house. That TNT belt is disgusting.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a rain check on that, Cody.
Can you send me the GFW belt that doesn't exist anymore? I'll take that one.
Oh, the GFW belt. Holy shit. Listen,
kind of like the green.
they might.
color.
You know what? This cross promotion thing, they might as well yank that TNA belt and replace that belt with the TNA belt that fucking Moose is holding. It at least looks better.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
think,
do. I think that.
I do think eventually, and I don't know if it's going to happen, I do think that TNA will get a second show, and it will be TNA. I think Impact Wrestling is their main.
How are they gonna get around that though? Because Jarrett owns the rights to TNA.
If they give Jarrett money, then it's all good.
Does Jared own rights to that? I thought Anthem
Is that,
would
is
go.
that has that court case finished yet between Jarrett and
No,
Anthem?
I think that
It
shit
has,
is,
isn't it?
that shit is like the O.J. Simpson trial. That shit is still ongoing.
That's what I'm saying. He wants the rights for them using GFW belts and material, and then then there's still stuff surrounding previous regarding TNA. Apparently, he wasn't a majority shareholder, but he still owned a significant percentage. So
that shit is a mess.
It's kind of like you can own 1% of a company, and even if you own 1%, you still have a right in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that 1%. People go.
I mean,
oh,
I don't
Dixie.
know how much. I don't know how. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how much of that's true, but that's come from. You know what I mean? Quite. Do you know what I mean? People that are quite high in loving Impact Wrestling, and they detest Jeff Jarrett that much because of it.
You know what though? I can't stand the fans that don't have no idea. Like when I went to the Impact Zone, I met Dixie, and Dixie's probably the sweetest woman I've ever met in my fucking life.
Yeah.
Like she's a fucking Southern belle to the T. She is absolutely a beautiful heart person. Then I'm like, damn, like I've heard so many bad things about Jarrett. I meet Jarrett. I'm literally at dinner. Jarrett's sitting there. It's me and my wife, my kids, and my wife's friend and their kid. And What's her name? Jarrett's wife, Karen Jarrett.
Karen.
Karen
Whoa,
Senior,
whoa. Whose wife?
And
Jarrett.
go. Go.
Listen,
You know,
let me. Since I'm on my tear right now, I'm gonna fucking do a drive by on fucking Jarrett with that bullshit. Any dude who would sit there and work with you professionally and smile to your face while shaking hands and working, and then fucking sneak your wife out from underneath you behind your back while you're working with him, fuck that dude.
see, but that's the difference, though.
DTA, isn't it? It's DTA.
That's the difference. If this was like, I'm not even trying to say if it was the street, because it could be Wall Street. I don't care what street it is. If you're gonna try to holler at my wife and lay the pipe down, I'm a stat. Well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna take a shotgun to that. Me and
we know you'll take a shotgun to that, but that's not the point.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna add the sound effect to what I said. We're gonna go to the men's room, and we're gonna fist the cuffs because there's no way I'm gonna be sitting there while you're vaginally assaulting the wife. You know what I mean? Like, no way. But what I will say is Jeff Jarrett and Karen Jarrett were absolutely amazing people. They loved the business, and they were absolutely nice the first time I met them to the last time I met them, and there were a bunch of times in between that. They stayed the same. The same thing with them. Wrestling fans, they get so caught up on the show. These are real people. They're doing what they think is best. If they make a mistake, guess what? We've all made mistakes.
Sure.
Business-wise or anything else.
Kurt Angle's a real person too, and you know
No,
what?
he's not. Kurt Angle's a sucker.
Wow.
Kurt Angle's a fucking sucker.
Today, dude. Hey,
Fuck
he's
you.
in a pro heel mood today. What? The fuck did life do to you this week?
Listen,
Fucking
all I'm saying-
birds. Birds.
they're birds.
Fucking lots of the fucking birds.
They're
Alright?
birds. Listen,
McIntyre's a bird. Jarrett's a bird. All these guys are birds. Fucking birds. Flock of seagulls everywhere. I'm mad at everybody. And I'm mad because AEW and Impact wasted my motherfucking time. All right?
Yeah. No,
Everybody
you know
catches
what?
it.
We're all mad because of that.
the biggest problem
You know
with
why?
that
Do
is
you know
they
why
slow
though?
down that buzz.
Cody. Why?
You think Cody is the reason?
right? What actually happened was Tony Khan went, we should do the interview in the ring. Cody went, what about me? What about you? Well, I've only had 30 minutes time this week.
Listen, Butcher, for real. If I'm a fucking champion in fucking Impact and they tell me that fucking somebody's coming from another company to bring fucking rub and burn, I'll be happy. But the first question coming out of my mouth,
Happy?
hold up, the first question coming out of my mouth is, why am I not calling this dude out for coming to my company because I'm the champ?
You know what? And I'm cool with Rohit Raju, right? I'm cool with the guy. So he posted something like, "Oh, tonight's going to be live," and you could go on my thing. I at OG Boricua Dandara. If not, ask me in the comments. I'll screenshot what I wrote and I'll send you his reply. I told him, "Yo, if Kenny Omega shows up in your show, you should walk up, slap the taste out his motherfucking mouth, and tell him this is my house." You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I find it disrespectful that my fans are now more excited and they're saying,
But somebody else.
we're going to have the highest ratings of Impact Wrestling because of Kenny Omega and AEW. This is my fucking house. I put the work here. And I'm not going to let you come into my house and do that shit. And not a fucking person said something. Sammy Callahan made some kind of tweet like, fuck AEW. Yo, Sammy, nobody fucking cares about you no more. You are now fucking Impact Wrestling's fucking ghost. You're dead.
You're carrying ex-UFC fighters' bags.
Facts. You got old Scam Rock sitting on your shit, and nobody gives a fuck what you're doing. He went from Lucha Underground, coming there, did the shit with OVE. Motherfucker was bubbling. We need Sammy as champ. We need Sammy as champ. They make him the champ.
Fucking,
He has a fucking shitty reign, and then they put Tessa Blanchard over him.
He jobbed
He
to
got
Tessa Blanchard.
off
Wait,
the
hold on.
box.
He jobbed to Tessa Blanchard to put her over so she could fucking sit there and just fuck that all up for them. He didn't fucking come onto the bus.
His reign
Fucking
was
Moose
trash.
doesn't come onto the bus. Swan doesn't come onto the bus. Nobody fucking what's his name? EY doesn't come onto the bus. Nobody goes onto that bus and is like, yo, you need to turn your bus the fuck around and get the fuck out of here.
I don't understand. That would have been the perfect thing at the very end. If you would see at least one, like if Eric Young would have came there and fucking banged on the door, yo, let me in this motherfucker. You know, I'm not cursing.
You know what I think would have been good? Do you know what I think would have been good? Tessa Blanchard resigns and knocks on the fucking door.
Oh no. I would have fucking
No.
I would have went outside.
Tessa Blanchard versus Kenny Omega would be fantastic.
I would have went outside, got a metal garbage can, took all my fucking 69 fucking Impact shirts, threw gasoline on there, set that bitch on fire, and looked like a homeless person sitting there like this for fucking until the fire runs out. I would have fucking burned it down. Gone.
You need to be burning that yellow shit. Yeah, exactly. That's what you need to fucking warm your hands up with. All right. Stand up. Sit down. All right.
Listen.
Motherfuckers.
The only thing that wouldn't have been burnt is fucking Brooke Tessmacher's ass on my wall. That shit doesn't get burned.
Yeah, she's kind of good.
That woman's amazing.
Wow.
Liz, I'll never say a bad thing about Tessmacher. I can have all the nuclear fucking heel heat in my body, but I see Tessmacher and I'm like, that's all right.
Yeah, you better keep your ass away from her with that nuclear heat in your body. Blow the bitch up.
Like, but on some real shit, they took the buzz, and to me, they didn't kill the buzz, but they definitely didn't enhance it. Now everybody's, or real fans are sitting there saying, oh, this was bullshit. So now all of a sudden, you got to work the buzz back up again. Because if you would have had, like Macho said, anybody, I don't care who it would have been from Impact, go at that fucking bus, it would have been like, oh shit, look now what happens on AEW. It would have been, what's next? Who shows up on AEW?
Could they have someone? I know we're kind of hot on it, right? But could they wait until next week and then have someone from Impact crossover?
Sure, absolutely. But we both know the reason they didn't. We all know the reason they didn't is because they filmed it behind fucking Tony Khan's house. Look,
well, I'll tell you why they're not. Because next week Sting speaks.
That's true
That's
too.
why they won't, because they don't want anything else to like get the you know what I mean? That's
Sting
going. Even Cody's pissed at it.
Is Sting gonna fucking call out? Is Sting gonna call out Omega and go for the belt? Because that'd be the only thing that had my attention at that point.
You know what?
Not mine. I'll tell you what. If that happens, I'm gonna be as pissed as you next week. Like you are.
You know what?
I won't be saying that he got a push though because he had cancer. I'll be saying he got a push because he's 61-year-old and he got dropped on his head by Seth Rollins.
Do you remember how many moons ago when fucking the American Dream was
moons?
Hold up.
We're counting moons?
Moons. Dusty Rhodes was still alive. Big Show made a heel turn. Hold up. Big Show made a heel turn and punched him out. Do you remember that?
That's fucking mad years ago.
Yes. This is how I feel about them telling me Sting's going to be fucking wrestling anybody at this point. Because if he doesn't hit people with bats and walk away, I'm going to be like...
I'm telling you now. Cody Rhodes is going to walk out and challenge Sting. I'm telling you.
Of course he is, because Cody can't stand not to be in the fucking... It's unbelievable, baby. It's beautiful. I got to tell everyone.
Unbelievable, baby. Yeah.
Unbelievable, baby.
And then Shaq's going to walk out and go 3-way.
And I'm like, yes. God damn it.
So you don't want Sting repelling from the Raptors like NWO and...
Not anymore.
Dude, Listen, right? I
Listen,
don't
I mark out for Sting too, but I'm gonna
I don't
assassinate
want
Sting
Stick
on this
anywhere
fucking
near as it,
podcast.
like, that's not happening, dude. I just wouldn't feel great about it.
Yeah, I'm saying, could you imagine them talking, Khan talking this thing, talking about we're gonna put you in a harness again, and Borden's like, I'm 60 fucking years. What are you talking about? A harness?
Well,
I'm
JR
no.
and Tony, you seeing this, Tony? Hey, Excalibur, you see this? It's Sting. It's Sting.
It's Sting. Shut up,
I don't
Tony
know if
Two.
you know this, but that's Sting, Tony. Get in there and speak to him, Tony.
Shut up, Shivani.
Good job, Shivani. And then before Tony can actually get out of his seat, all you see is the fire on the screen, and Cody's coming out, and he goes, "Yeah, sit down, Tony. I'm going to talk to him."
You know that Cody would tell Tony Khan that he'll jump in the harness. Like, oh, you need somebody to jump in the harness? I'll jump in the harness.
I do that.
I'll do that.
You know what's crazy is this is like this is like the anti-nightmare family podcast.
You go listen, right? I tell you now, we get more lovers from talking shit about movie than anything.
Oh yeah, listen,
these guys are foul, and they'll be this week. They'll be like, "Whoa, that macho's an asshole! Don't you dare speak about Drew like that shit."
It's so true.
Like, he didn't just say cancer. Oh,
that was some savage shit.
Come at me at Dundada. He will pass it along. He'll let me know. You don't like me pointing out that he got his feelings hurt, and then he had to take a little time off because he got a little sick, and that's the only way to get him over. Facts. Y'all didn't give a fuck about him until he got sick. All right, don't be mad at me because you Marks didn't give a fuck about him till he was fighting for his life. Fuck you. Okay, y'all don't give a fuck about McIntyre either until he came back as the fucking Scottish fucking psychopath. You didn't give a fuck about him before that bullshit either.
Savage.
Fuck you.
You've just made me redundant. I held that tag of best heel in the business for 4 years on another shitty show. You know what I mean? That shitty show. And you've just in 69 minutes, you've taken away my life.
Yeah. Winter's coming.
Next week.
Winter's coming. Welcome to the Red Wedding. Fuck you. Listen. Garbage, trash.
Next week. How am I going to tell the kids? I got kids, man.
Yeah, you got to calm down a little bit.
Shit. And then they got fucking Kenny sitting in the fucking back lot of fucking Jacksonville going, bang. Stop it.
Listen,
fucking fight somebody.
That shit is so stupid. You know? That shit was made
we got the old
because
Omega
he was
back.
wearing a Bullet Club t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
y'all didn't give a fuck about
irrelevant.
They didn't give a fuck about Omega till he was Bullet Club. All right?
No,
till he got to Japan. They didn't give a fuck about Omega either.
No. The guy had two tryouts in WWE and they were successful.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Go over to WWE. Go over to New Japan. He gets to work with some big guys. They put him over. Send him to ROH for a bit. Bring him back, and then boom, they have him turn super heel on AJ Styles, and bang, he's over. You know what I mean? Have the guy walk out brushing floors, the cleaner. I could brush floors. I could clean toilets. Well,
the janitor, right?
Hell.
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ, they just you call me the fucking housemaid. You know what I mean? I don't care. I'll put some lingerie on, you know what I mean? It was whatever.
You gonna put the white hat on, the handmaid, butcher the handmaid? Yeah. Why not? That'll get you over.
outshine Kenny Omega.
All right. Listen, I think we touched all topics. I think so.
Whoa, touched like fucking Jarrett touched fucking Angle's wife. Come at me.
Whoa.
Fuck you. Fuck all of you
Whoa.
marks who's sitting there in the fucking Jarrett camp and the Dixie camp. Fuck you for going after Tony Khan on fucking on this. When y'all coming after Tony Khan talking about he's Dixie 2.0 or what was it, Jacksonville Dixie Carter or all the other dumb shit. Listen, y'all fucking coming at Khan for the same thing that you're fucking sitting there putting the shine on for Vince. And that's having a rich dad and trying to make a fucking wrestling company.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Don't be full of shit. Don't be a fucking hypocrite. And if you don't like it and you want to at me, go find my boy Dundada over here. All right. And tell him. He'll let me know. And I'm going to tell you the same thing that Butcher would say. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what?
This assassination has been brought to you by Macho. Go fuck yourself. Butcher.
You know what?
Tell them the truth.
Hey.
Spit the truth at them. Tell them why they're fucking marks.
Oh, what you mean them? Them? Hey, I'm just pissed about 300 episodes. That's all I'm pissed off about. I'm a forgotten soul on another thing that isn't a podcast. Yeah, and they got my on there too. You know what I mean? But hey, yeah, if these marks, right, they're never ever gonna go, right? And they need people like me. So they can point the little finger and they go, that's the bad guy.
That's the bad
You know?
guy.
Because you go in there and you talk, and I'm sure they know me by now. You know? I really do, because they attack me all the time. Not attack, try and educate. You know? Hey, it is what it is. You know, the word, they know what the letter E stands for, right? The letter E is also between the A and the W, and it ain't elite. All entertainment wrestling. You know why? Cody. Just saying.
You know what? Let me try to get these guys out of here before they really piss somebody off, because I definitely think that definitely somebody will be offended. Urban Wrestling Network, I'll plug their social medias, whatever they want to say. I think that we lost one already. Please take us up out of here.
Fuck you.
Are we gonna take?
Y'all bitches.
We're gonna take. Right? Yeah.
You marks are ruining my fucking wrestling. I'm tired of you running your mouths about shit. You don't even watch the product.
I'm trying to get us up out of here.
Oh, that wasn't me out of here. I'm supposed to say something nice. Butcher, say something nice.
No, my fault.
Butcher, say something nice.
Okay. I'll say something nice. You can find me at Maximum W Order. You can also get me on Facebook. I don't reply often because I don't care. You can get me at Maximum on Facebook. But the best place to find me is with these two beautiful guys. Because we keep it real.
All day. And this is what this platform is for. We do this for the real fans that want to hear real people talk real shit. We don't do this for the bias suckers all over bang, 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 so sweet all day. If you do want to holler at Macho, hit me up, because I'll relay the message like a fucking Harry Potter owl. It's OG_Boricua_Dondada, longest name in the game. I will then text it to him. He will then come on here. The only person that has.
You're gonna have to send me that so I can send to the missus and say, dude, she's got this fucking amazing name. For the life of me, I can't pronounce it, but it's cool as fuck.
And do you know why? Do you know why y'all got to go through Chef to get to me? Because I'm not on your social medias. Because you're all soft and sensitive, and you need milk bats. I don't care. Be soft on social media. Too sweet.
ladies and gentlemen, for these crazy guys, I can't even say no more. These guys are out of control.
That wasn't just vicious; it was savage. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're at it.